Open letters to the Morons, Volmit, and the death of journalism by clout chasing. Dear Michael, if you ever wonder why your exposés never make it past the echo chamber of paranoid YouTube panels and Substack, horrible Facebook groups with names like Moms Against Lying Dads, it's because you stopped being a journalist the moment you decided the facts were negotiable. And no, Michael, I filed a FOIA request once doesn't make you a Woodward or a Bernstein. It just means you know how to use a drop-down menu. Your role in the flea ecosystem, the anti-Hales bandwagon, is that of the desperate stenographer. You don't uncover anything, you just transcribe the emotional breakdowns of other washed-up clout chasers and slap a headline on it like Jeremy Hales destroys democracy with evidence. You recycle allegations that have been debunked 6 times over, repackage hearsay as insider leaks, and call it journalism because you once had a press badge at a local zoning meeting. You could have been good, but you just don't have what it takes. Your ego won't let you grow. So let's not pretend that you're unbiased. You've taken sides. We've seen that. You've done it gleefully, publicly, and unapologetically. You've hosted the same 5 angry guests in rotation, like a really bad morning show from state-run media network. And of course, you call Jeremy a grifter while promoting the GoFundMe of every single defendant named in the lawsuit. You demand transparency while sourcing anonymous sock accounts. Doctored screenshots in court docs you clearly didn't read past the caption. What's worse, you had a chance, a real one, to be a voice for accountability. You could have covered this story with integrity, nuance, or at the very least a baseline understanding of how civil litigation works, but instead you let your big ego steer that ship. But you wanted to be the first to break something. Anything. Even if it meant breaking the truth along the way. And let's talk about that sweet little article tantrum you wrote about the Ohio Protective Order, the one where you called the magistrate a political hack and accused Hales of weaponizing the courts. You framed it as some grand corruption plot because a man filed a petition in his home state. Is that your big scoop, Volmit? That the guy lives where he filed. Next, you'll be breathlessly reporting that water is wet and Ducey got sanctioned yet again. You threw around accusations of forum shopping, like you were breaking Watergate, when the reality you were just too lazy or too bitter to learn what jurisdiction means. You called it a YouTube stunt while ignoring the part where your own allies have turned live streams into 2-hour, well, even 5-hour misinformation pageants with donation links and fabricated evidence. And what was your smoking gun, Volpe? Was that the mayor liked Jeremy? That he donated to a canine fundraiser? You were one exclamation Mark away from saying the dog is in on the conspiracy. And son, this isn't journalism. That's angry blogging for bitter people who peaked in 2008. And let's not forget how you treat Shara Wolf, a woman who dared to change her mind and stop lying for your side. You could have asked why. You could have been curious. Instead, you smeared her because her redemption arc made you look foolish for ever listening to Brucey in the first place. Well, that's not reporting, Michael. That's insecurity in a trench coat. You are not neutral. You are not credible. You're not even dangerous. You're just sad. A man who once might have written something that mattered, now reduced to transcribing Paint Chip's felonious fanfiction. Reposting Facebook group screenshots like it's a digital hoarder surrounded by discarded headlines and moral compromise. You want to be a hero in this story, Michael? Well, it's too late. You picked the wrong freaking side. You trusted the wrong people. You trusted liars. You let your byline rot under the weight of your own fat-headed arrogance. And the story is, no, not over. Not by a long shot. We've got more information than you know of. You will be mocked, sir, for quite some time on your stupidity, on your arrogance, on your ego. Yours in absolute justified ridicule. Shizzy Wisnut, master of the short bus that you decided to hitch your ride onto. And I'm going to give you the ride of your life.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy Wisnut.